All right. All right, top of the hour here at Algo Alert Alliance. A lot of news this morning. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, it's important to be aware of that. CPI news just dropped today. And so that's why you see this big drop off here around 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 8:30. And we have a buy setting up. This could have been an entry down here, but it kind of triggered before 7:30. At Algo Alert Alliance, we usually start trading after 7:30. It gives 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, 10:30 market time. It gives the market a chance to calm down from all of the news. So I'm going to approach this a little bit differently here. I'm going to see what happens with these levels as we're starting to get into some rejection points from pre-market. I'm not really too interested in jumping in this buy right away. I really want to see this thing hold up first, maybe get above 740, or see if we can get a retest down here in the 680s. There's a lot of range today, so if you're trading, you want to make sure you're being safe, being smart with your size. And ideally, I'll be looking for the first trigger after 7:30. For everyone that's viewing this, be sure to check the link in the bio. Join our Discord live trading room going every day, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So far on the week, every signal we have given live on Twitch, on YouTube, in the room, I believe we are 3 for 3 on streams. Off stream, I believe we are 6 for 6 on the week. If you want access to all of our signals, be sure to join the Discord by clicking the link in the bio. Alerts will hit the Discord, and we'll hop live in the trading room and walk you through the process of what we do for our entries and exits. All right, top of the morning, guys. I'm going to leave the charts running. I'll be off mic. And when we get a signal change, I'll be back to walk us through that trade. Also important to note, if you're watching this is meant to be for educational purposes only and not intended to be investment advice. Anything you do so at your own risk. Yeah. Hey, good morning, everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome to Algo Alert Alliance live stream. We're streaming every day, 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Depending on when we get a signal, we will walk everybody through a trade, but we will have this up and going and walk everybody through on Twitter and YouTube through one trade a day. If you want access to all of our trades, be sure to click the link in the bio and join our Discord and hop into our live trading room Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also important to note, this is meant to be for educational purposes only and not taken to be a investment advice at anything at all. Trading is extremely risky and you do so at your own risk. We're a little bit into the start of the day, 15 minutes. Right now, we had a push up to some pre-market levels and got a rejection. We got a buy that kicked in around 7:20, but we don't start trading until around 7:30 here. And the first signal we get after 7:30 is when we begin to start looking to take trades, wait for all the news in the morning volume to cycle out, and try to get us into a safe trade. Again, I'll have the stream and the charts running. Once we get a signal change, I'll hop back on the mic and I'll walk you guys through how to enter that trade. All right, time is 8:15. If you're here on the Algo Alert Alliance YouTube or Twitch, we just finally got our first signal change of the day, which makes sense. You know, we pushed up towards pre-market, towards the pre-market level, got a rejection up there in this zone, and now we're breaking down towards some of these lower levels of volume. So ideally, what I'm looking for is a pullback to get short towards 80, maybe 900-ish area. One second, trying to get everything set up here. Yeah, if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, be sure to like the stream. All right, just waiting for a little bit of a pop here. We just got a close of a 15-minute candle. So it'll be interesting to see what happens within the next 15 minutes here. Get a 30-minute close as well, too. Ideally, we get a pullback, catch a short, then a break of the 660 level, and look to, this thing could really fall apart here. It can get down to 555, 550 area. AP, what's some of your targets that you're looking for in this short? If you're on Twitch or YouTube, I'm talking inside the live trading room. $5,534 final target. Yeah. Yeah, ideally we get a pop here. I'm looking towards 700 area. We got a volume stick out right around 700. We're at point of control right now on MNQ. Maybe 80 as a potential starter, and then look to scale. But I'll wait for the setup, and we want to nail this thing. Try to get in at the right time. No FOMO, no rush. We want this to get off of this base here so that we have something to sell it to. No one can hear you in the stream unless I turn on desktop audio, which I don't have. But if they join the live trading room, they can get all this commentary now. And again, we're free for the month of February. So if you're listening and you just want to get a place where you can get one or usually two to three quality setups per day, get your prop firm eval pass, come check out the live trading room, get notified whenever we're going live, whenever we get a signal, and figure out how we can trade, how to trade it. So we're getting a nice little pop here, get off this base here. I really would like to see a pop over 85 and look to try to get in here. We do have part of our system here. We do have entry rules, and none of those rules have been hit yet. All right, kind of potentially we start to get a few entry dots right up there around that 80. So what I'll do is I'll look to start scaling into a small, any small pop back over the point of control here towards maybe 80-ish to get a starter on. All right, I'm going to start in here around 75, just a starter, and then I'll look to scale as we push towards 700. If we push towards 700, but we're beginning to get some of the beginning of our entry criteria. A few entry dots here, and what we'd like to see. I want to see this thing rise up just a little bit more before I start putting some size on, but it's very plausible we break down here. Right under 84 was a level, and we got a bullish engulfing candle on a 15-minute chart just below it. It closed just below it. Give yourself a little room for space to scale. It's a lot of range here today. If you haven't started in, I'd recommend maybe getting a starter on. If you like to put 3 contracts on, this may be a place to put 1. Save yourself 2 bullets for a little bit higher. If you go 2 bullets, maybe get 1 on here, and then give yourself a little room to start entering up towards this volume marker up here, near 700. Potentially 710. And you can see the levels. The levels are clear. We have a volume stick out right around 660. Underneath there, very thin. Could fall apart and start making our way down towards 640, 615 area. All right, we're starting to get a breakdown here. Again, I'll look to start getting some coverage down in this area, close to 650. I want to see if we can get a break of this level right here, and then we can start to trade down a little bit further. There's a lot of range here on the day, guys. It's a good chance to nail a great trade. We saw we got a rejection up there near the 80 area, and so the next stop is we have to break 640 or 660 for a continuation down. Great chance to start taking some profit and roll stops. We caught the quick, easy move. Happened pretty fast. Wasn't able to take some off there. You see the buyers jump right back in here at 660 and push this thing. I'm still in with my entry, starter entry. I wanted to hold for a break of 660 and look for some coverage near 650. I was a few points away from taking profit. Go. I want to see this area get heavy. Start to break down under 650. Underneath here, it's very thin. We could easily fall to 640, 630. Starting to revisit the support area here with some refreshed sellers. Let's see if we get a snap of 650, guys. Be ready to start taking some profit and rolling your stops. Under 650, this thing could unravel. All right, took a little profit stopped at 660, and I still have a little bit on for a continuation down. And now what I want to do is try to trail this fall under 650. I took profit into the support area this time. Now I'm still holding for a break of 650. We could unravel here under 650. Be ready to roll your stops and have some profits ready below. I've already taken some profit into 660, 15 points easily, guys. And then I'm hiding behind 665 always. I do not want this trade to come back against me and give back any money. If you're watching live on the stream, you caught 20, 30 points out of this move. Maybe more, depending on how you manage the trade. I'm going to move my trailing stop to 670 just to give this a little room here. I really would like to catch a break under 650 and start trailing this thing down to 630. We do have an opportunity here. Under 648, 650. We could unravel. Do not chase if you're not in this already. To chase is a mistake. I'm moving my trailing stops to 660. If it comes back to stop me out, that's totally fine. We have weekly volume down at 650, 648 area, so it's nothing is promised. And I just got profit stop. That trade took from, we got in around 8:20 to about 8:27. That was 7 minutes. In that 7 minutes time, I was able to get a nice trade, quality trade here, a little over 600 bucks in 7 minutes, 8 minutes. If you're watching live on Twitch or YouTube, that is your trade of the day. Was able to catch 20 points, 20, 30 points out of that. If you were lucky, I got in from 75 down to about 50, 55 and some covers. That's going to end the stream here. If you like more access to trades, feel free to join our live trading room. The link is in the bio to join our Discord. We'll be live 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. We are free for the month of February. And that's going to do it for here on the stream. Any other signals that come through, we'll hit our Discord and